All right. Welcome back, sports fans. We are diving deep into the world of sports today. It's going to be a wild ride.
Fasten your seatbelts.
I like that. Fasten your seatbelts because we are going to be going all over the world. And we have, well, you send over a bunch of articles to me.
Yeah.
About a bunch of different sports, international sports, and
all over the place, different continents.
Exactly. So we're going to be looking at soccer or football, handball. We got some winter sports in here.
Mm-hmm.
Tennis, cycling.
Basketball,
yeah.
all the good stuff.
All right. So let's kick things off. Let's start with football. You know, soccer, the most popular sport in the world. And of course, in soccer, there's always juicy transfer rumors.
Always something cooking.
Always. And we found some pretty wild ones in these articles.
Definitely.
First up, we got Marseille.
Mm-hmm.
Going after Guri. What do you think about that?
I think it's a big move. You know, Guri is a great young player.
Yeah, he is.
For them to go after him, it really shows they're trying to get up there in the rankings in League One. You know, that's the top French league.
Mm-hmm.
And they want to be competitive. They want to challenge the top teams.
Yeah, I mean, you think they're trying to challenge PSG.
That's got to be it.
Right.
That's the goal, right?
Who else? I mean, that's the team to beat, right?
Yeah.
So you got to think that's what they're aiming for. Guri could really, really make a difference for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of big moves, remember we were talking about Neymar.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And how there were rumors about him potentially going back to Brazil.
Right.
Well, it looks like that might actually happen.
Wow.
It's gaining some serious traction.
Yeah, I mean, that would be wild, wouldn't it?
Huge.
That would shake things up, not just in Brazil, but the whole South America football scene. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
I mean, imagine viewership would go through the roof. Sponsors would be lining up. Kids all over, they'd be looking up to him. Yeah.
Just like when LeBron James went back to Cleveland. Remember that? It'd be like that.
Oh, man. That was big.
Huge. This would be just as huge. It would be like a total game changer for them.
Okay. So let's shift gears a little bit. Let's talk about the Europa League. Manchester United had a really important game against Rangers.
Yeah.
And you were saying how they really needed to win.
Yeah, they needed a solid win, you know, to boost morale, show everyone they're still a force.
And guess what? They absolutely crushed it.
No way. Really? What was the score?
It was a decisive victory. Fernandes, man, he was on fire.
Oh, that's great to hear. He's such a key player for them. What'd he do? 2
goals. He was back to his brilliant best, leading the team.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the Fernandes we all know and love.
Absolutely. It was a must-win, and they delivered.
It could be a turning point for their season, you know? Get that confidence back, build some momentum. Maybe this is the start of a deep run in the Europa League. Who knows?
Fingers crossed, right? Now, while we're talking about Europe, let's hop over to Italy. Some interesting stuff happening in Syria.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
Word on the street is Mario Rui might be leaving Napoli.
Oh, wow. That's a big one. He's been such a solid part of their defense, you know? Like a rock back there?
Right. So if he leaves, that creates a big hole for them to fill.
Yeah, definitely. Be interesting to see who they go after to replace him.
And then there's all this buzz about Jonathan David, you know, the guy who plays for LOSC.
Oh, yeah, he's incredible. Super talented.
Seems like every big club is after him.
I mean, can you blame them? The guy's a goal-scoring machine.
Right. One of the most exciting young players out there.
Absolutely. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up at one of the giant clubs soon. It's just a matter of which one, right?
Exactly. The suspense is killing me. Okay, enough about transfers for now. Let's talk Champions League. So, Carlo Ancelotti sticking with Real Madrid. Good news or bad news?
That's a tough one.
I know, right?
I mean, on the one hand, he's got tons of experience, right? He brings stability to a club like Real Madrid, and that's super important.
For sure.
But then again, some fans are saying they need something new, you know?
Like a fresh start.
Yeah, like a new energy, maybe a different approach to shake things up a bit. So it's kind of like a mixed bag. We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Now, RB Salzburg, their coach is leaving. That's got to be a big deal for them,
Right.
Especially in the middle of the Champions League.
Oh, absolutely. Changing coaches mid-season, that can really mess with a team's rhythm.
Definitely throws a wrench in their plans.
Big time. It'll be a real test for them, you know? How adaptable are they? Can they stay focused and keep performing? We'll see what they're made of.
All right. Moving on from the football pitch. Let's talk about handball. You mentioned you were a fan of the French team.
Oh, yeah. Big time. Love watching them play.
Well, good news. They are on fire at the Handball World Championship.
No way. They're doing that well.
They're crushing it. They just secured their spot in the quarterfinals.
It's amazing. They must be playing some incredible handball.
They're playing with so much speed and power.
Yeah.
And,
precision, right? They're known for their teamwork.
oh, yeah. Like a well-oiled machine. It's exciting to watch.
They've got a real shot at winning it all, you know.
I hope they do. Okay, shifting gears again to the world of winter sports. It's been a week of highs and lows, that's for sure. Starting with a high. Tarjay Bow, the biathlete.
Oh, yeah, I know him.
He just snatched a victory in Anterselva.
That's awesome, especially considering, he's retiring at the end of the season.
I know.
So every win is like extra special.
For sure. It's like adding another chapter to his legacy.
Yeah.
He's a legend.
He is one of the greats.
And then, unfortunately, some sad news. Alexis Pinterol had a bad crash in Kitzbühel. Sounds like it's pretty serious.
Oh, no. What happened?
Fractured tibia and a knee injury.
Ouch. That's rough.
Really tough break for a skier in the top of his game.
Yeah.
Hopefully he has a smooth recovery.
Yeah, wishing him all the best.
Me too.
Right.
Okay, let's bounce over to the tennis court. The Australian Open is in full swing. Lots of drama as always.
Oh, yeah. Love the Australian Open.
Madison Keys had a huge win, which was awesome. But what really stood out to me was how emotional Aryna Sabalenka was after her loss.
Yeah, I saw that. It's tough, right? The pressure these athletes are under is immense.
Absolutely.
They pour their hearts into it. And when it doesn't go their way, it can be devastating. The weight of expectation, playing on such a big stage, it all adds up.
It does. You get a feel for her. But Keys, she played with so much focus. She's one to watch in this tournament, that's for sure.
For sure. I agree.
All right, two more quick shout-outs before we wrap things up. Richard Carapaz just conquered the Tour Down Under in cycling.
Whoa, that's huge.
Huge accomplishment. The Tour Down Under is not an easy race.
No, it's brutal. Lots of hills, the heat.
It really shows his strength and endurance, and it sets him up nicely for the rest of the season.
Absolutely. He's off to a great start.
And last but not least, we got to mention Nikola Jokic in the NBA. This guy is unreal.
Oh, yeah. The Joker, man.
He's putting up some incredible numbers and making these mind-blowing plays.
I know. It's like he's redefining what's possible in basketball,
Right.
He's not just dominating. He's doing it with this, elegance and creativity.
His passing is insane.
And his vision, right? He sees the court in a different way, I think. It's amazing to watch.
So it's clear the sports world never takes a break.
Yeah.
There's always something happening, a new story unfolding. It's part of what makes it so exciting to follow.
Absolutely. It leaves us always wanting more.
Exactly. So here's a question for you all out there listening. What's going to be the next big moment that blows you away? Who's going to be the next athlete who inspires you? Keep your eyes peeled, keep exploring, and keep that love for sports burning bright.
That's what it's all about.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Yeah, thanks, everyone.
We'll catch you next time.
See ya.
Bonjour chers passionnés du ballon rond et bienvenue sur SunuSportTV, votre chaîne dédiée à l'actualité sportive. Aujourd'hui, on met le cap sur l'Italie, plus précisément à Milan, où les rossoneri font vibrer le mercato. Accrochez-vous, car une recrue de choix vient renforcer les rangs milanais. Le latéral anglais Kyle Walker. L'AC Milan, après une saison en dents de scie, affiche clairement ses ambitions pour la prochaine saison. Et pour cela, les dirigeants n'ont pas hésité à frapper fort sur le marché des transferts. L'arrivée de Kyle Walker, en provenance de Manchester City, est un véritable coup de maître. Ce défenseur expérimenté, connu pour sa vitesse, sa puissance et son apport offensif, apportera une plus-value considérable à l'équipe de Stefano Pioli. Walker, qui a remporté de nombreux titres avec les Citizens, dont plusieurs Premières Ligues et une Ligue des Champions, apportera son expérience et son leadership au sein du vestiaire milanais. Son profil correspond parfaitement au style de jeu prôné par Pioli, basé sur un jeu rapide et des transitions offensives fulgurantes. Selon les dernières informations, Walker arrive à Milan sous forme de prêt. Les détails exacts des clauses du prêt n'ont pas été entièrement divulgués, mais il semblerait qu'une option d'achat pourrait être incluse, permettant à Milan de s'attacher définitivement les services du joueur à la fin de la saison. Ce qui est sûr, c'est que ce transfert démontre la volonté de l'AC Milan de se renforcer et de viser les sommets en Italie et en Europe. L'arrivée de Walker ne manquera pas de dynamiser la concurrence au sein de l'effectif milanais et d'apporter une nouvelle dimension à l'équipe. Les supporters rossoneri peuvent légitimement être enthousiastes face à cette recrue de calibre international. Alors, chers abonnés de SunuSportTV, que pensez-vous de l'arrivée de Kyle Walker à l'AC Milan? Est-ce le coup de pouce qui permettra aux rossoneri de retrouver leur gloire d'antan? N'hésitez pas à partager vos impressions dans les commentaires et à liker cette vidéo. Et surtout, abonnez-vous à SunuSportTV pour ne rien manquer de l'actualité sportive. Restez connectés pour d'autres analyses et reportages exclusifs. À très bientôt sur SunuSportTV. Bonjour chers passionnés du sport et bienvenue sur SunuSportTV, votre chaîne dédiée à l'actualité sportive. Accrochez-vous, car l'arène sportive a vibré ces derniers temps avec des performances exceptionnelles et des rebondissements spectaculaires. Football, des records battus et des surprises de taille. Le monde du football est en ébullition. En Ligue des Champions, Kylian Mbappé continue d'écrire l'histoire en battant des records de précocité. Ses performances électrisantes laissent présager un avenir radieux. Du côté des transferts, Randal Kolo Muani rejoint officiellement la Juventus, un mouvement qui ne manquera pas de dynamiser l'attaque italienne. Pendant ce temps, Omar Marmoush signe à Manchester City, ajoutant une nouvelle arme à l'arsenal offensif de Guardiola. En Ligue 1, le PSG a réalisé une performance impressionnante en battant Manchester City 4-2, avec un Hakimi des grands soirs. Cette victoire cruciale les rapproche des barrages de la Ligue des Champions. Carlo Ancelotti, quant à lui, reste concentré sur le Real Madrid, malgré les rumeurs. Tennis, Djokovic et Sabalenka brillent en Australie. L'Open d'Australie a été le théâtre de moments mémorables. Novak Djokovic a une fois de plus démontré sa domination en éliminant Carlos Alcaraz dans un match épique, se qualifiant ainsi pour les demi-finales. Chez les femmes, Aryna Sabalenka a réalisé un parcours exceptionnel, atteignant sa 3e finale consécutive à Melbourne. Autre sport, des performances à couper le souffle. Le monde du sport ne se limite pas au football et au tennis. En WRC, la saison 2025 promet déjà des courses palpitantes. En Formule 1, Lewis Hamilton a fait ses débuts avec Ferrari, un événement qui a suscité une vive attention. Le Vendée Globe continue de livrer son lot de défis et d'émotions, avec des skippers courageux affrontant les éléments. Voilà, chers abonnés, un aperçu des moments forts de l'actualité sportive. Le sport continue de nous surprendre et de nous émerveiller. N'oubliez pas de liker cette vidéo, de la partager avec vos amis et de vous abonner à SunuSportTV pour ne rien manquer de l'actualité sportive. Et vous, quels sont les moments qui vous ont le plus marqué? Dites-le nous en commentaire. Restez connectés pour plus d'analyses et de reportages exclusifs. À très bientôt sur SunuSportTV.
Pépé, la fin d'une légende. Bonjour à tous. Aujourd'hui, Nous allons parler d'une légende du football qui raccroche ses crampons après une carrière absolument incroyable. Oui, nous parlons bien du puissant portugais, Pepe. À 41 ans, Pepe a officiellement annoncé sa retraite du football professionnel. Ce joueur a été un rock sur le terrain pendant plus de 2 décennies et sa dernière apparition restera gravée dans les mémoires. Il est devenu le joueur le plus âgé à disputer une finale du championnat d'Europe lors de l'Euro 2024. Le parcours de Pepe a commencé au FC Porto, où il a joué en 2 périodes distinctes. Mais c'est son passage au Real Madrid qui a véritablement consolidé son statut de l'un des meilleurs défenseurs au monde. On parle de 3 titres de Ligue des Champions, 3 titres de Liga et 2 Coupes du Monde des clubs de la FIFA. C'est un sacré palmarès. Après ses jours de gloire à Madrid, Pepe est retourné à Porto en 2019, où il a ajouté 4 autres titres de Primera Liga à sa collection déjà impressionnante avant de tirer sa révérence. Sa retraite marque la fin d'une ère, laissant derrière lui un héritage qui inspirera des générations de footballeurs. Lorsque nous parlons de l'héritage de Pepe, nous ne pouvons pas ignorer ses contributions à l'équipe nationale du Portugal. Avec 141 sélections, il a joué un rôle central dans la victoire historique du Portugal à l'Euro 2016. Cette victoire a été monumentale, le plaçant aux côtés de légendes comme Cristiano Ronaldo et João Moutinho. Le style de jeu agressif de Pepe a peut-être ébouriffé quelques plumes, mais il était sacrément efficace. Son engagement et sa passion pour le jeu se manifestaient à chaque match, faisant de lui un adversaire redoutable, même pour les meilleurs attaquants. Résilience, détermination et un désir insatiable de gagner, voilà ce qui caractérise Pepe. Et n'oublions pas l'effusion d'amour et de respect qui a suivi l'annonce de sa retraite. D'anciens coéquipiers comme Cristiano Ronaldo et Sergio Ramos se sont rendus sur les réseaux sociaux pour partager des hommages sincères. Ronaldo a même qualifié Pepe de guerrier et de véritable champion. Des fans du monde entier ont inondé les réseaux sociaux de messages de gratitude et d'admiration. Alors que Pepe entame ce nouveau chapitre de sa vie, il le fait avec l'immense respect et la gratitude de toute la communauté du football. Son engagement indéfectible, son esprit implacable et son talent indéniable ont laissé une marque indélébile dans ce sport, lui assurant une place dans le folklore du football. Alors, rendons hommage à Pepe, une véritable légende qui a tout donné sur le terrain et a inspiré d'innombrables fans et aspirants footballeurs. Merci pour les souvenirs, champion. Voilà pour aujourd'hui, les amis. Si vous avez apprécié cette vidéo, n'oubliez pas de la liker, de commenter et de vous abonner pour plus de contenu comme celui-ci. À la prochaine.